Hell yeah, dude. It's too late. Oh wow. Yeah, someone out there appreciated, and I'm sick, and I've been screaming, and that's my voice. I love my voice. It's fucking great. There's no need to talk about it. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. The one girl called it soothing, and I'm like, oh, I love you, baby. She's a good girl. That's like the reviews they get. you know, that's a good review. But I'm sick. I think you can deal with it, dude. We're not trying to get in your pants exactly. I'm already in her pants. Fuck yeah. Little girl, I just want to get in your pants so bad. Your creamy Levi's. No fucking underwear on today, little girl. With those fucking Levi's, huh? That pussy just breaking through, pushing the seams. And a sweater so tight it was ripping at the seams. A couple days before her period, robust little tomato bitch. Had to break the seal and see how ugly she was on the inside. It was awesome. I smeared it all over my dick. Oh God, I love you, little bitch. Smeared it all over my dick. Ad. Oh, but Anne Frank, yeah, Anne Frank. The more I've always been fascinated with that. I told you why. It's just mostly a sexual thing, but then the story is so fucking fascinating that I was jerking off to Anne Frank for days. I went on a binge. I was thinking about her in all ways. I love that little bitch. She was absolute perfection. Everything a little girl should be. Perfect little fucking bitch, isn't she? I could not leave her alone. She'd be my favorite molestation just in that house. That gorgeous little. She was an advanced girl too. They give you that impression. The thing with Anne Frank, do you know that there are actual, and they said it on another thing I read because I just recently read the Anne Frank story again. It was great, and they call them Holocaust deniers, and I just did that episode, but that was always been my impression of that book, and I can't believe somebody else said that book might have been manufactured to some level. But it's one of those things where it doesn't even fucking matter. The story, the book, the pictures, the cause attached to it, the genuine good story that it was, and all these layers of emotion that go with it. You know, why am I sexually attracted to Anne Frank? That's a too big of a question, and we don't have enough time to ponder that. But it's the perfect bitch. Plus, you get involved in the story. It might have been manufactured to some degree because they say that her writing was so eloquent at 14, 15, and 16 a little bit that I think it wasn't. It was highly edited and embellished by her father, perhaps. It doesn't matter. It's fucking Anne Frank. It's highly masturbatory. It is intensely masturbatory just from a couple black and white photographs. And she was a rich girl too. Little perfect, just perfect in every fucking way. An epiphany of pussy. The most perfect pink champagne pussy ever would be an Anne Frank girl like that. Just fucking perfect. To me, that's my personal thing. And bitches like that. That bitch would rule my world and I'd let her with an iron scepter just to beat me down. If you want pussy, you must comply with Anne Frank's pussy. She was amazing, bitch. But they do have like the definitive edition. I want that in my house. That belongs in my house. In the bookshelf. What is this, Aaron? The Diary of Anne Frank definitive edition? Yeah, dude, totally uncensored, supposedly, from the original Little Kitty script my little pussy girl wrote all those years ago. Still a pulsating rod, a post cataclysmic spider web of semen throwing, throbbing heart, post coital throbbing dong, jism dripping down to your balls all over the place. She still delivers. Ordinary other porn stars and ordinary bitches come and go, and you forget their fucking name, like they're disposable. But you're like, oh, that's my favorite bitch. But what did Anne Frank do for your dick? There was an immediate. You can plug right in. You're like, yes. Think about your favorite porn stars. You can't name more than five. Neither can I. You have to think really hard. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck is her name? What the fuck? She had three names too. Oh shit. What are one of her names? Fuck. But at that Anne Frank face, fully clothed too. Fully clothed and proper and perfect with some crazy hair. That bitch, she caught the most loads, I think. A perfect little pin-up bitch. But that is not at all what we're supposed to get from Anne Frank. But Anne Frank just, yeah, every time I go through it every year too. These phases. She's a girl. She's a girl for all seasons. That bitch. That little bitch in the bedroom. I was gonna go further with that, but I can't, and I don't think you'd understand. Nobody would. It wouldn't be nice. But what a beautiful girl. Yeah. So I read the Diary of Anne Frank. I read The Manson Girls and Me by another woman who wrote it. It was awesome. It got. It was like a fast car that kept getting faster and faster. It was good. A Jewish woman. I read Ivor Davis's book about Manson. That was a big one. It was pretty good. I read Stephen Davis's book about Jim Morrison. I read Robbie Krieger's book, John Denver's book. Uh, I read a book. I read Edie Sedgwick that was narrated by her sister. That was really good. That cut off halfway through her life, but it was good. They should have finished that because it got more tragic. Edie Sedgwick, that was really good. I read a quarter of a Warhol book, and there's a few others there that I read. That was about it though, and some other, just more Anne Frank. I gotta find some. I gotta find a substitute for that. But that one charged my dick. Just beating on that. You know, looking at pictures and shit. I mean, it must have cost. She had a lot of pictures. It must have cost a lot of money back then to get that many pictures in different poses. Thank God, she was fucking gorgeous.